Another day, another LED. At the moment we've got just 12 to finish. And that's before we have to start on the other one. So I'll keep battling on. It's a bit of a trial, this. It's not easy. I keep coming back and having a poke at it. So I'll come back in a bit. When we move on to something else, I'm sure it's going to be a lot better. Exciting news! I've got all of them on the first arc, and for straightness actually they don't look too bad, because I've seen a picture on the instructions of how they've put them on, and I think mine are a little bit more even than theirs are. So there we go. There's how many was it? 56. We've just got to solder the back of the last ones I put on, which are those there. Just 6, I think. So we'll do that. Bit of flux, and this piece of balsa wood proved invaluable for being able to push the LEDs into, and it holds them while you rock that onto them and then tack solder them. Worked well. Slow, but it worked well. We got through them. So we'll just get the soldering iron cleaned up. We'll get the lengths of solder, put that there. That's just what I needed to do, drop my solder on the floor. Well, there's miles of it all over the place. It also pays, when you're soldering these small components, to have some 0.5mm soldering wire. The other stuff can be a bit heavy. I've got 0.5, and I think that's 1. The other one I've got is 1. That's too heavy for this job. That's what you need. 0.5. Brilliant. Right, so I'll just finish soldering these in, and then I'm going to move on to something else, because I know I've got another of these curved boards to do, but I want to get on with something else before I start on that. I can't see where I'm soldering, where I was soldered up to. There. That's right. It's easy enough soldering the reverse side when you've got them tacked. Piece of cake. I must admit, when I first started looking at it, and after soldering the first one on, I thought, sod this for a game of soldiers, and put it in the bin. It looked like a hell of a job. But once I got my piece of balsa wood and got myself sorted, they went in slowly, but they went in. Got a bit too much solder there. A bridge, that's what I didn't want. Using too much solder, I got a bridge. So we will have to get rid of the bridge. So all I'll just do is just clean my soldering iron off completely, and hopefully it'll suck up that bit of surplus there as we go through them. Got a couple here that don't look like they flowed properly, but oh, we're going to have to put some desoldering tape on it. I've only had a couple of bridges on it since I started, so but you've got to sort them out. Come on. Away we go. Right, so just resolder those back again. And two there don't look like they've flowed very well for some reason. It's always the unexpected, and you think you've got the job underway properly, and then something different happens. Let's put another bridge in, and another one. Would you believe? This was supposed to be the easy bit. It's turning out to be a bit of a pain again. Put a bit of solder flux on the braid, it helps it suck a lot better. Come on. Let's get rid of the bridge. That hasn't sorted out the problem I had. Chasing it all over the board. That looks better. We'll call that quits. Right, I'll get set up for the next bit. I'll come back in a minute. Oh, thank heaven. Oh, little LEDs. God, Bennett, what a job. And as I say, the only thing you've got to make sure is you get your the direction of them right. I think I said before, the side with the writing on is the positive, and the side with no writing on is the negative. So the little green strip, little green edge to the LED points to the no writing side. I did 3/4 of it one way going like this, but when I got so far I had to change hands and come back this way, and thereby I had to reverse the direction of my LEDs, and by the look at it I've got them on all right. So as I say, come back in a minute. Right, we've got the main board ready to go here, so we'll do all the surface mounts first. They're all pretty straightforward. If you've got a set of eyes, which I haven't, you'll be able to read what's on the resistors. They're 202s. They are printed on them. Those are 202s, and these are 104p caps or capacitors. Surface mount. What have we got here? Here we got resistors again, and these are 103s. 103s. There's a 20p capacitor there. That looks about all of the surface mounts. So we'll start with these. These are 103. What did I say they were? 202. Right. 103. Actually 104. 103. Yeah, 103. Should be some. What's going on here? Those are all the surface mounts I've got. So it looks like they give me 103s instead of 104s. Just have a look on the instructions. Four. Oh, idiot. Those are caps, 104. So seeing as how we can see them, let's get them on. 104s, quite a few of them. I'll see if we can get them out of there. Let's pull out a bit. Nobody can see anything, I'm just listening to an idiot talk. Right, got to get the cover off these two, get them out of the spool. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Got it. Gotcha. So if we pull that off, we'll let a few out onto the bench. Be enough for a minute. Let's end one out. That's it. Right. So what I do when I'm soldering these is get me pointy tweezers. I'm sorry again, I have to have the light because I can't see anything without it. I'll just solder a couple on and then I'll come back. But using a bit of flux paste, I just flux up the contacts like that. Get my capacitor like that. And then we need the soldering iron. And that's what I forget every time, because I can't get the soldering iron while I've got that in my hand. So I'll get the soldering iron, clean the tip, put a bit of solder on it, and then we come again. Can you see? Yeah, here we go. Into position, and hey presto, as easy as. Quite a quick job. Obviously I'll come back and do the other ends, but getting them tacked on is the first job. So again, where are we putting the next one? There's one by there. The paste on the pads. A little bit more solder on the end of the gun, soldering iron. It's gone a bit mucky, so we'll clean it. No good unless your tip's clean. Recharging it, and I'm going for that one up there. Even shaky jakey me can do this. Put him on, touch him, and he's on. Easy as that. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So there's another one by there. I'll put my solder where I can see it, so I can put a bit on. Charge the soldering iron. Grab a capacitor. I forgot where it was going. Oh, there. There. Pop him on. Bit of solder. Job's a good one. So I'll carry on putting them on, and I'll come back when something exciting's happening. Like my underpants are on fire.